g'day and welcome back once again. Just another quick update video today on my main residence here. We haven't changed anything on the way in here at all, which is usually where we start. One thing we have changed, however, though, is a bronze Fell Thunderbrute statue up the top there, which is on the overhanging garden. I have some ideas about the overhanging garden and perhaps doing another couple of them in the rest of the house, which I may have to investigate when I get further along. In terms of changes to the ground, to the level 1 here, one thing we have done is put one of these new statues here. It just happens to be the right height, so that's pretty cool. Hello, puppy. And the dog is trying to jump in ahead of time and let me give away one of the other changes that I've made. We've put a few of these collection pieces around here too, and a couple of these flags as well, which I'll get to in a minute. So these are just sort of just general weapons. These are legendary weapons that are level 40 that I have in my stock that I had spare. Last time you'll remember we messed around with checking out the new breadboards and the new food boards to put food in to onto our tables. Okay, so the changes up on the level 2 here. We've got quite a few. Things are looking a lot more cohesive up here now. So we've now got a full library section here on the left hand side as you're coming up the stairs. So bookshelves here. And this is all in the open part of the house. You can sit up here and read and also check out the views while you're here as well. So you can read your book and look at the views out the window out there, which is pretty cool. So we've got 1, 2 medium boreal shelves there, two there as well, and 2 large ones on top of each other, all respectively. We've now put some couches in here as well. Also, we've now got one-headed melee, and I've put the sort of the serpent here, which is one of the ones from the latest missions. And I've done thematically same here. I've got a bow, so that's the bow of the serpent, so that's all from the missions that we've done recently. And also here we've also got the staff of the serpent as well. There weren't any shields that came from missions, so I just happened to put that there. Now again, we got some of these blue flags which I've put in just to kind of give a thematic kind of colouring, and the reason for that we'll get to in a sec. I've moved this chair and table over here a little bit more, so I've got a view of both of those ancient spires in the distance there from my little reading desk here. And that kind of sits in the middle of the room as well. Now what we've done over on this side of the room, on my bedroom side at the rear here, we've now got some cupboards, which is going to be my clothing cupboards, as are these here. But what we've done here, you'll see, is we've got those flags coming down from the top of our 4-posted bed. So what I did was just put some blocks down with the building tool, just single blocks. And then it's a crypt fence, a single crypt fence piece, I think it is. And just put that, synced it up to the middle of the blocks that I was building. And then just snapped in and built some blocks at the top. And that's the same as my floor block, which is the marble. And Put those flags all the way around the outside on all 4 sides. And we've put some boreal side tables next to the bed there. They're sort of covering up the blocks at the base of the bed at the top. I don't mind. And we've also, you'll see down the bottom here just above my head, created a base for the bed as well, just with block as well, so that boreal bed looks like it's a different bed altogether now. It's got a completely different look to it, which is pretty cool. And we found a space for our silver chest here as well, finally. And I've also got, sort of in keeping with that silver chest and this fireplace, that sort of dark silver, almost black colour, we've got a little sitting chair here for me as well, so I can kind of sit here and check out some views while I'm putting my shoes on in the morning or whatever. And we've now got some boreal shelves here. This wand, there isn't a specific wand that is part of the that was part of the missions to find weapons, so I've just gone with anything. I just made one of each weapon for this house, weapon holder, and we've got a couple of those leather chairs there as well. Hello puppy. Oh, we got 2 puppies up here now. And you'll see these are my household dogs, which just come wandering through the house whenever now. So you can obviously gather from that I've gone through and rescued the dogs. We've also got a couple of those little leather satchels there next to the bookshelves as well. I think it's looking pretty cool up here. I'll add some more sort of little tiny details in as I go along, and some more little bits and bobs as I go along as well, but I think for the most part up here I'm pretty happy with what's going on up here. Just that one candle chandelier up the top is pretty good for me, I think. I think for this floor mostly I'm happy, but as I said, we'll come back and we'll go over it all and fix it all up. Next is the difficult bit, which is going to be the kitchen and just placing all those chairs and whatnot on the tables and making that a little sort of dining area. Shouldn't be too difficult for that part of it. Now the other big thing that has changed down the bottom here, a couple of tiny things to start though. I've put some of these the stone fence here, and that stone fence came from this little section here where the puppy dogs now live. So the stone fence that was dividing the outside here, we've put some tiling in here and made a little home for our dogs. Put some of the old on the first build of the game, the rustic window frames as a sort of a framing for the back, and thrown a few little plants in here just to kind of cover it up a little, give them a bit of coverage. And we've got the 2 dogs and the 2 beds and food for them here as well. And their roaming radius is, I think, around about 50 meters. It's not sort of stated with the animals, but I think with the dogs it seems to be that much. If I roam around the house, they tend to follow me quite a bit, so, and they come all the way upstairs, which has got to be at least 40 meters away, I think. So, alright, so that is it for most of the changes that we've done for this. Next time we will go through and finalise everything, and we'll have the kitchen and the dining area here all sorted out, and we'll see you then.